What's up, folks? It's your boy DT 2.0, and today we have a quick unboxing of the Apple Watch Series 7 Graphite stainless steel. Now, I got this today. I was lucky enough to go to the Apple store and pick one up. Just walk right in there and pick one up. So after looking on Best Buy and looking on even on Apple's website, it says they're sold out everywhere, but I was able to walk right into the physical store and get one. So I'm gonna unbox this, let y'all see how it is, compare it to last year's my Series 6, which I have in gold, even though it's dusty as hell, and then we'll see how it goes. I'm real interested in just a couple things, right? One, the color, because I had a graphite stainless steel last year and I really didn't give it a chance, and I switched right back to the gold because I had a gold Series 5. And two, how much difference is that 1 millimeter, right? Because this is 44 millimeter, now we have 45 millimeter, right? So let's get into it. So I had to fast forward through it, right? So I didn't feel like putting tape over the serial number and all of that, because we do have some crooked folks out there anyway. So here it is, right here, right? Looks pretty the same as last year. The packaging the same as last year. I think the biggest difference, I'm gonna set this on the side. I think the biggest difference between this one and then the one last year, I think the one last year actually came wrapped in plastic, but this one they just like handed it to me and was like, get the hell out of here. So let's toss this to the side. And then this is the band, of course. I also picked up another band because I do take mine to the gym. And the good thing about these Apple Watches, right, even though this is a stainless steel one, I've been working out with this thing pretty much every damn day. Oh, not every day. I'm not gonna blow my own horn. At least 4 or 5 days a week, and maybe one ding on it. So if you have any questions about, and I'm gonna wipe it off real quick. If you have questions about durability of the stainless steel, I heard that the silver stainless steel is not as durable as the gold, the diamond-like coating on the gold, or the one on this graphite stainless steel. Hey, safe. You just have to put the money down for it. Anyway, let's go. Typical Apple Watch packaging, or Apple packaging, with the you need to tear here tab. All right. Let's pull it back. They pulled the okie doke on me. Even though I pulled back that tab back, it still ain't do jack. There we go. All right, giving me a little trouble. Let's pull this out. Now, I never had the graphite stainless steel band before, so this will be different for me. I had the Series 5 gold band, but it didn't match this Series 6 because the gold was a little bit different. So I wanted to play it safe this year, just in case that gold was different. Say they went back to that copper looking gold of the Series 5, and I went and got this graphite stainless steel. Plus I wanted to make it feel like something is new on my wrist. So here we are. Ooh, I kind of like this. I kind of like the shine of this. Okay. Let's throw this to the side. All right, so, oh yeah, I do like this. If you've seen these before, they cost a good penny at the Apple store, probably about 150 bucks, but I think they dropped it down to 100 bucks at some point. Or you can get the knockoffs on Amazon. But as you can see, that there's a little shine to it. I do like the color. It's not black, but it's also not gray. It's like in between. And which brings me back to what I said before in one of my other videos, is why they don't do the space black in stainless steel, because that one was off the rip. You can only get that in one version, and I think that's like $1,400 to get that space black again. So yeah, I don't have that money for it. So here we are with the watch itself. It's upside down. I'm going to peel the tab off real quick and pull this motherfucker out the box. Now I know y'all see how I wear my watch quote unquote upside down, right? And I only do that, I mean, this is a tip for y'all. I only do that because when I'm doing push-ups or I'm doing bench press, sometimes my wrist goes so far back it pushes the button, right? So if I have it on the inside, I don't get that button push. So for me, looking at the box like this, it's right side up, but really it's not. Just depends, right? Come on. Here we go. All right, obviously, just like back in the day, no more chargers in this or no more charging blocks. It's a low budget block, but you do get this charging cable, which I'm going to use my old one, right? So what's the biggest difference between this one and the other one is this one's supposed to charge a little bit faster, but I don't think that has anything to do with this. Probably has more to do with the watch itself. Oh, now let's pull this out and see what this is without putting too many fingerprints on it. Now I'm really excited to see how big it is. But y'all know what I mean. In comparison to this one, the Series 6. Come on, man, stop playing. Really? All right, it's easing out like a female with a pair of jeans on. Anyway, I do like the color. It almost looked like that space black, and I say almost look like that space black. It's already starting up, and I might knock my camera around a little bit, but yeah, it's nice. Let me get this thing set up and get back with y'all. So here we are. I got them all set up, and as you can see, there's a definite difference in size. Not by much, but definitely there. And I really couldn't see it at first, like when the screens are all, oh no, we don't want to do that. Like when the screens are all black, you really can't see it. And I would probably attribute that to the color difference, right? Because this one black, it probably looks a little bit smaller than what it actually is. But when you actually see the display on, you can definitely see there's a difference in size. So that 1 millimeter, I guess I could say in real world it's not that much, but in the watch venue, 1 millimeter is big, if that makes sense. Is quite a size difference, if that makes sense. But I'm liking it so far, and I like the color. Now let's talk about some of the differences. To be honest with you, there are none, right? There are no big differences as far as the physicals. The back is the same. One is just a little bit bigger. They're both sapphire crystal. Both have ceramic coating. The sensors on the back are exactly the same, which in my opinion, after using Garmin watches, after using Fitbits, after using what's the other brand that's out there? Oh my God, anyway, after Amazfit, after using those watches, after using the Polo watch, this is probably the best wrist-based heart rate sensor out there, to be honest with you. I'm telling you, if you really want to accurately track your fitness in regards to heart rate, this is the watch for you. You don't have to get this particular one, because it's $799, $749. But you can also, because they're all the same. If you get a Series 7, whether you get the one that's aluminum or this one, or the one that I don't know who's going to get, that Hermes. Anyway, some of the physical differences outside of the color, not that much, right? You can see the buttons on the side, and then the mic, it's the same there. The bottom, obviously the slot's the same. The other side is probably where the biggest difference is. Here you have 2 slots for the speaker. This one has 1 slot. So the Series 7 has 1 solid line that's almost about the same size as the 2 slots on there. So that's the biggest difference that I see here. Other than that, it's the same watch, right? It said it's brighter when it's on, the always display is on, but I really didn't have a problem with the Series 6 always on display. So for this one to be a lot much brighter, I guess it's a welcome addition. Now, to be honest with y'all, will I keep it? No, I don't know, right? Because I'm a tech guy and I make YouTube videos. I should keep it, but in practical sense, I probably would stick with my Series 6. So if you're thinking about whether to keep your Series 6 or get a Series 7, keep your Series 6. If you don't have a Series 6, let's say a Series 5 and below, then get you a Series 7, because in great Apple fashion, this is the exact same price as all of the older models when they first came out. So that's it. So one more thing to unbox, and I'm gonna put that band on here, because I'm not gonna put this, you know what, just for shits and giggles, let's put this on to see how it looks on my wrist. Woo! Do this here. It was a little tough to put in there. All right, so you guys can see what this graphite stainless steel look like on a wrist. I'm gonna wipe it down a little bit. If you ask me, I love the way it feels. I love the way it looks on my wrist. I'm just wiping it off real quick, right? Because it's fingerprints. But there you go, right? There you go in all its fashion, right? Nice conversation piece. Hey, where you get that color from? Right? Is that black? Nah. Is it silver? Nah. It's graphite. I'm not a flasher, right? I'm not all flashy and everything, but it is what it is. You know, if you are, then this and especially the gold one is obviously the one for you if you want to show everybody that you got the expensive Apple Watch. But we already know this is mid-tier because that Hermes is the big papa. Anyway, I'm gonna take this one off, and then I'm gonna unbox the band I'm probably gonna use the most. Get this out of here. It's a little tough to get out of here. There we go. The only thing that scares me about these metal bands is I don't want to jab my Apple Watch while putting it while sliding it in there. Insert awkward silence there. Anyway, put those up there. Now I did get the Nike band, right? The Nike Apple Watch band. This one is Nike Sport Loop hook and loop closure. And what color? I think it's called, I forgot, khaki. Cargo khaki Nike Sports Loop. So let's get that off. Now this is probably the one I'm gonna like the most because, like I said, I wore the hell out of this Sport Loop. Look at it. It's begging for a break, like begging, like please just retire me already. Put me in the garbage. This was the old Nike one. Now I like this. Right, for you guys that want tips, if you work out with your Apple Watch, I don't like using the rubber bands or the silicone bands because they don't form around your wrist like this does, and also they don't stretch as much as this does or as easy. Because if you can see, I can stretch. Now, why would I want to stretch and wrap around my wrist securely like that? Because it gives me a better reading when I'm using the heart rate sensor, like when I'm running, and it stays in place so it can get an accurate reading, so my runs could be and my calorie burns could be more accurate at the end of the day. So here we are. Let's put this to the side. Put that there. Oh man, look at the fingerprints, make these things look dusty as hell. Anyway, let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Now don't let the lights fool you. It is a little bit darker than what the light is showing. All right, so but I do like that it's a little bit more sporty and a little bit more brand showy, if that makes sense. Because this one, I did buy a couple of them on Amazon, and you couldn't tell the difference between the two unless you're running at night, because this has those reflectors in it. But this one, it's obvious. Hey, Nike, right? It has about the same elasticity. Oh yeah, I got that word out easy. As the other one, and got a little branding in here. I don't think that did I have it in the other one? I did. I didn't even see that. So authenticity right there. So let's go ahead and put it on. Not on that one. So this one went in a little bit easier. Yeah, way easier. And I like this color combination. I like the way this feels. It's probably gonna be on my wrist for the rest of the night. Yeah, buddy. That's the one. That's the one. Way more comfortable. As you can see, I got some redness here, and this is from wearing the rubber band while running for an extended period of time where it was rubbing into my skin. But yeah, this is a whole lot better. Let me go ahead and zoom out. Yeah, that's a whole lot better. I like the way that looks. And I also like, Nike, right? They've been in the game for a long time. So it is what it is. Take this off. I don't know, man. Maybe putting my my Series 6 up for sale. So in case you were wondering what they look like with the bands on them together, here you go. You know, band is the same size, same width, all of that. And I think next year, if this watch gets bigger, they're gonna have to increase the size of the bands, because it's just gonna, to me as a watch guy, it's just gonna look silly, you know. So they'll probably offer this with this same band, but offer that bigger watch. I was hoping for the redesign, and I don't know if you're into Apple watches. You probably saw the drafts of what everybody thought the leaks were saying. What the design was going to be. I was hoping that was going to come out, but when I saw this, I was like, but I'm gonna get it anyway, right? If you have any questions, hit me in the comments, because that's about it. You know, Apple Watch Series 6 versus Apple Watch Series 7. Hey, if I had to pit these two against each other, which I'm not, right? I would say it'll be a tie. If I had to pit these two against each other, I probably would say that this would be a tie, right? Even though this one is a little bit bigger, that's not a real functional difference. It charges a little faster. Well, this one already charged a good amount of speed anyway, so it's kind of like a draw for me. So if you have any questions about this thing, hit me in the comments. I'll have it for a minute. But the biggest thing that I like about this is this damn band right here. This band is fire. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Fire. Yeah. I'll go on my first run with this thing tomorrow, and then I'll let you guys know, probably in a clip or something, how it performs, because I have to make sure that it's going to perform the same as this one. So anyway, hit me in the comments if you have any questions. This is DT 2.0. Thanks for watching. Deuces.